Ford has been good to us in the past. We put a lot of miles on our vehicles, and they hold up for us, Joe.
And it was a long time ago, Mark, but you're still buying Ford trucks from Alexander Ford.
We sure do, and we get the same great service even today at Alexander Ford.
Alexander Ford. We were here for you then, here for you now, and long into the future. A difference you can count on.
If off-road adrenaline is what you crave, we've got exactly what you need. Introducing the all-new RZR Turbo R and revolutionary RZR Pro R. Reimagined from the ground up with the power to push you further, the confidence of next-level strength, and exceptional control for conquering the wildest terrain. The next generation of RZR is here, and it's built for those who live wide open.
How do you take your new rig from this to this and get it ready for this? Bring it to the experts at 4 Wheel Parts, where we'll transform your Bronco with the all-new line of 4WP factory accessories. Whether you want to order the best parts online, shop in store, do the work yourself, or have it built by a pro, all trails lead to the truck, Jeep, or Bronco of your dreams, because nobody knows off-road like 4 Wheel Parts. Do your Bronco right.
Being prepared is the name of the game. You never know when you might find yourself without network connection or if the grid goes down. With a 12-month, $99.95 a month plan, you can get a free iSat phone too. This device is capable of making calls, sharing your position, sending text messages, and can be used as an SOS beacon. These phones can be used almost anywhere in the world. Be prepared in an emergency situation. Communication is key to survival. Contact the Satellite Phone Store for more information.
Over 25 years of off-road racing dominance. Proprietary patented race technology. Proudly made in the USA. Unparalleled customer service and support. The choice of champions. King Shocks. The leader in off-road shock technology.
All right, guys, welcome back. We are here once again. I think this is our 11th update, maybe 10th update. I don't know how many this is. 11, hour 11. This is our 11th update. And we are here back on Fishgistics with you guys. The Ethanol Racing Fuel Fishgistics updates powered all day today, presented by KMC Wheels. We're powering through the night. It is now 9 o'clock. Here Pacific time, it is 10 o'clock if you're down in Baja Sur. So we're about halfway through this race, guys, and it's fast. We're right on schedule, actually. 11 hours or so. My guess was 22 hours. I'm sticking with it. We're good. And yeah, the pizza was good. We just got done eating pizza. Just finishing up some wings here. We got what's left of the wings. We got pizza. We had ranch. They forgot the ranch though. The damn store didn't give us any ranch, so we had to go in the fridge and get our own ranch, but it's never as good as pizza store ranch, right? You got it. How many of you guys have to have ranch with your wings? You can't have wings without ranch. And then some of you guys are going to say you got to have blue cheese. Blue cheese is disgusting. Anything that's moldy is gross. I don't know how you like blue cheese, so if you eat blue cheese with your chicken wings, something's wrong with you. That's disgusting. All right, let's go look at the tracker. So the, let's see. All right, here we go. First car on the road. The number 7. We have a change. Driver change. Bryce Menzies is out of the number 7. Bryce Menzies did his job. He got the truck to Andy McMillan. He got the truck to Andy McMillan in first place. I didn't see him stop but one time. I know he had at least one flat, I think, because we saw him. Other than that, I don't think he had any issues. We never saw him stop besides that one time, and it was like a minute to 2 minutes at the most. So very good job, Bryce Menzies. Just goes to show you guys, when you can prepare like Bryce can and you have the access to the equipment and everything, it's hard to, it's hard to compete with that. Bryce ran his section, I think he said 7 times, the full section. So he did that whole 630 miles 7 times before this race. That's amazing. And he did it at least once or twice in a Mason all-wheel drive truck that he bought off Jesse Jones. So when you can do that, I mean, honestly, today was probably just another cakewalk for him. He was first car on the road, and it is what it is. So Andy McMillan is now in the 7. Coming into pit right now is Rob McCachran in the number 11. He's going to hand that over to Luke McMillan. Literally any second, you should see this truck go to 0 miles an hour. That will mean that he is in the pit, and he is changing it over, giving it over to Luke McMillan. Hop in his own truck. That's Luke's truck that they're racing, and then Luke's gonna take it to the finish and see what it is. So great job once again by who many call the GOAT, Rob McCachran. He did what he's supposed to do. He literally hung right with Bryce Menzies, just a couple minutes back, and he's delivering the truck to Luke. I didn't see Rob stop all day, so I don't think he had any problems. If he did, it was very, very minor. So good job to Luke. Now, right behind him, Tavo Vadosola. This is actually, Tavo's not in there right now because he got out at mile 430. This is Ricky Johnson in here right now. Ricky Johnson has been hanging with both the 7 and the 11. Exactly where Tavo gave it to him when he got out. He's going to take it to mile 710. So he's got about another 100 miles or so to go. This is, roughly about 100 miles to go. And then Tavo will get back in that truck and take it to the finish. So Tavo's probably just taking a nap, maybe about ready to wake up from his nap. So definitely some good racing going on. Then we have Cameron Steele is going to be somewhere right up here towards the top of right around the 220. X right behind Tavo. We'll see if we can get a good split for him at the pit here. Let me see the last pit I have is splits for is 444. So that's back a little ways. We're at mile 600 here. I might be able to get a split in a few minutes for you guys at El Arco here, which they already went by. I'll keep an eye on it and fill you guys in if we do. So this is the race right now. These 3 that you can see, and then Cameron Steele also very good race in trophy truck. Now back here, any update why 41 has fallen behind? No, I haven't heard anything about Justin Lofton yet. He's really not that far behind. He's kind of just been holding the same pace all day. I know Justin is. Let's see. Justin was driving to 6:35, and then Ray Griffin's going to get in. So Justin Lofton almost done with his section. He's just got to get it down to the bottom here where these other guys did the change, and then Ray Griffith's going to get in that car. And then, all right, let's turn some of these bikes off because it's getting too clustered now that these trucks are in all the bike classes. So let's go back, turn trophy truck on. So we have Bryce Menzies, like we said, Rob McCachran, Luke McMillan is in this car now. Tavo Vadosola with Ricky Johnson driving. Then we have Larry Rossler with Larry Rossler driving. So he has made it halfway through the race, Larry Rossler. He's driving the whole thing himself. He's not getting out of the car. I don't believe his co-driver is getting out of the car either. I think that it's Eric, right? He's going to go the whole way with him, I believe. So both those guys, animals for trying to do this whole race. And look at where Larry is. He's sitting in 5th place right now, and he's soloing the race. So if he can finish in a top 5, that is huge. If you can finish in a top 5 after soloing the race. The only other person I can think that has done that recently was BJ Baldwin. Not too recently, but he did win 2 Baja 1000s, either back-to-back or 2 out of 3 by driving the whole thing himself. BJ Baldwin is obviously way, way, way younger than Larry is. So quite a feat if Larry can pull this off and do the whole thing himself. But he's pretty much Mr. Baja. So if anybody can do it, it will be Larry Rossler. Behind him, another name that has been around forever is Tim Herbst. So the Herbst boys bring in the 19. I don't actually have I thought I had it written down who was in there. I don't see where it is. You got anybody know who's in the 19 at this point? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I got it. Okay. So Pat Dean was driving to Bay of LA, and then Tim Herbst is driving to Loretto. So this is actually Tim Herbst in the 19 right now. Pat Dean drove it to Bay of LA, which is just up here at 500. And then Tim Herbst jumped in, and Tim Herbst is going to Loretto. And then after Tim gets out, it's going to be Troy Herbst is going to jump in there, and he's going to take that to the finish from Loretto. So we got the Herbst brothers going back to back now in the 19 for the rest of the way. the number 4, Justin Matney. He is now, he's not in the truck. CJ Hutchins is in the truck now. He's in there. 37L, 41, Justin Lofton, we just talked about, and Alan Impudia. His truck hasn't updated the tracker in about 10 minutes, 11 minutes there. So he's actually going to be a little bit farther forward than what you see right here. Now, going back a little farther, too much talking today. The 29 Maddox Bailey, the 87 Dallas Luttrell, 14 Bobby Picoy had a few issues today, but good to see them still coming along. And then Wade Porter. That's a look at the trophy trucks. Let's go to Class 1. They're probably the closest to them. Yep, here we go. All right, so we have Cody Parkhouse is leading. He's been leading pretty much all day. Then we have Mason Cullen. 0 miles an hour for Mason Cullen. We will we'll definitely have to send that update out to our trackers. They're one of the cars we're tracking here, so that's not good. 0 miles an hour for Mason Cullen at mile 5:11. And then right behind him, Brad Wilson. And Brad is actually out of the car now. Brad was going to drive to mile 480, so it's not Brad Wilson in there anymore. It's going to be their next driver. Then behind him, we have Brian Wilson, and Brennan Gaughan is the next 2 Class 1 cars. So we got 5 Class 1 cars still on the screen, not zoomed in too close there, but within 100 miles. So they're kind of getting a little bit more spread out in Class 1, definitely. GHA Racing, yeah, we did have an update on the Class 11. They got going again. So we'll check on Class 11 in a minute, but they are going again. The GHA Racing guys got the transmission changed. They got the engine back in, and they are moving again. They were at mile 200 a little bit ago when they started going again. Let's look up the trophy truck spec class. It is right here. So trophy truck spec class, we have the 200 we have new leader here. All right, and this is a good update because look, that one hasn't updated for 4 minutes, and they are in front. So we have George here in the 200 is up front, and then we have Jorge. It's probably Jorge, huh? I'm horrible at pronouncing names, and I don't know how to say his last name, so I'm not even going to try this, so I just call him Jorge. So we have the 200 in front here, and then we have 261, Jeff Bader. He is now running second. Then we have Eli in the 238, which is actually Jason Coleman in here now. So Jason Coleman has now taken over the 238 and is driving. And hold on, we're getting updated here. The 258 is behind them, Justin Davis, and that probably is Justin in there now. I think what was Davis was Justin was getting at 500. So Justin Davis just got in here. He's going to take it the rest of the way to the finish. Definitely going to be Justin Davis. We got the 228 Ryan Hancock here, and then Clay Lawrence here. So let's look at that. Some people are asking about Christopher Polvardi. He was down earlier. Let's see, Pierce Herbst, he's back here still going. Christopher Polvardi, can't even never say his last name. Where is he? Oh, Bryce Swain is still off the cliff. What I told you guys, this truck is not coming out of here tonight, unfortunately, for the 242, the Thunderstruck Motorsports truck. That is in the worst possible spot on this whole course. 1,230 miles, and you do not want to be where they are. That is the worst possible spot out of 1,233 miles that you could possibly be. There's no way in there except the course, and even when you get in there, you're gonna need at least 2 or 3 trucks or something with a huge winch on it to get them up that hill. That is not going to be an easy recovery. Honestly, probably get them out of there with a helicopter easier than you're going to be able to get them out of there. So unless they can do something crazy here, I don't see them moving out of there for a while, unfortunately. Charles Durant, Chelsea Magnus, still haven't seen Christopher. Jason McNeil, he's going again. He had to change the transmission earlier, so good to see him going. The 280, Vincent Munoz is stopped but on a pit. And there's Polvardi. All right, he's way back. He's at mile 350, and he is moving, and a good update. So Christopher, not sure what happened to him earlier, but he's moving again. So there you go. Let's see what else you guys saying. Somebody else said, I saw a post from Andy McMillan on Instagram say he will drive the trophy truck from Loretto to the finish line. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know. We will have to try to confirm that one. Andy was supposed to get in up here, and when did you guys see that post? Let me know when did you guys see that post from Andy? That would be a change of plans, I think, from what they were planning on doing. but maybe. Let's see. Did he? Hold on, we're looking at his story real quick. I don't know where you guys saw that. Somebody said they didn't stop. Where did you guys see Andy post that? I don't see that somewhere. But let us know. Are you sure that Bryce didn't stop, or are you guys just guessing? Because if they did stop, it would be probably like a minute and a half, and those guys would be out of there. So so let me know. Let me know. Try and figure it out here. Especially, yeah, Bryce did not pre-run. Yeah, I don't see them changing their plan because, like I said, Bryce didn't pre-run there. So that definitely definitely sounds weird. You wouldn't see him stop necessarily, though, if you guys are just looking at the tracker here. Let's see if I can find out. I'm trying to find out for sure for you guys. I'm 90% sure that Andy got in over here at this pit right here. This guy, because you wouldn't see him stop. These guys Menzies can do a pit in a minute and a half or less with the driver change, full fuel, and everything. So Bryce was supposed to pit right here at 6:30, and I guarantee you almost that he did. They never stopped. Well, see the tracker, it only updates every 5 minutes sometimes. So it could have pinged right here, and then he could have stopped, and then it could have pinged again, and you guys would never know. So I'm pretty sure that Andy got in. Yes, just confirmed with McMillan crew. Thank you. Just confirmed with the McMillan crew. Andy did get in the truck. So there you go. That was fake news. We have corrected it for you guys. Andy is in the truck, just like I thought. It wouldn't make sense for him not to get in where he didn't pre-run. Bryce didn't pre-run past there, so why would Bryce stay in the truck? That wouldn't make any sense. So all right, wanted to clear that up because I saw that over here in the comments. So that's that. Let's see what else. Somebody says. What do you guys say? Bryce, stuff. All right. Robbie, yeah, so I will try to find a Robbie update for you guys. Since we last came on, I actually did get some more. I did get some more transactions from you guys. Thank you for your kind Venmos. I got another one for $1.69, and then I got one for $10.69. And then another one for $10.69. So I am going to have to give you guys some Robbie updates here, okay? We've paid. You guys have paid, and I owe you guys some Robbie updates. I am trying to find Robbie Gordon. If anyone out there knows where Robbie Gordon is, please let us know. And Cameron's tracker is on. There you go. Okay. Cameron's getting in the truck right there. He probably turned it back on when he got in because I told him, I was like, make sure that thing is good to go. So, let's see. He's probably he's probably getting in the truck right now. Hang on, I got to send out an update real quick here. I'm trying to do 10 things at once. So bear with me here. We got some of the crew checking in with me here, trying to send an update real quick. All right, we're good. Planet Robbie just posted. Okay, what did they say? Where did Planet Robbie say that Robbie is at? I owe you guys a Robbie update, so we're gonna find it here. Planet Robbie. Okay, stand by. What did they say? Well, an update half an hour ago. They posted half an hour ago. Did you see one since then? Half an hour ago, Robbie was at 470. That was a long time ago, though. Let me know if you guys get a Robbie update. We will find one for you. From Planet Robbie. Well, tell me what they said if they posted, because I don't see it. It just says that they completed their driver change, but that was half an hour ago. Yeah, see that update right there was half an hour ago. So we do know that Casey Mears is in the truck, like the update says there. So Casey Mears is driving the 77 now, and he's going to drive it to mile 650, like it says right there, and then Robbie Gordon will get back in. So they're somewhere between 470 and 650. Hopefully, maybe Robbie's tracker will start working again where Cameron's did down here. That would be cool, huh? Then I can give you guys some more Robbie updates. Since you guys paid for them, I have to give you guys some updates. All right. What mile is Fred's tractor trail? Fred's tractor trail is right here. Let's go check on it, actually, because this is probably getting interesting now. So this is Fred's tractor trail. It's right around mile 400, between 395 and 400. It gets worse right at 397 or so is where it gets bad. So we're going to go to the beginning. All right, they're moving. They're moving. They're moving. They're moving. They're all moving through here. Oh, see, that's Bryce Swaim. He's been there. He's screwed. Then the 1017, that is actually Elliott Watson driving there. I don't want to throw Bryce under the bus. That is Elliott Watson there. It's the 1017. They're moving. 2951 is moving. 1049 is not, but it looks like they're off the side, kind of. Caden Wells is in there. Matt Winslow. Okay, we're looking pretty good. Chelsea Magnus moving. Okay, everything's looking pretty good in here. We know that the 242 is off the side of the road, so it's not an issue. The 1017, where they just stopped, they're moving again. So that was 4 minutes ago. I think we're good. Fred's Tractor Trail looks clear. So there's your Fred's Tractor Trail check for you guys for now. Let's see. What else? Let's see. Update on Shelby Cody Reed. Yeah, I don't know. I did get one update. Okay, the last thing I knew was from Brian Busby, who had just gotten out of the 105. So the Mason calling car, when Busby got out maybe half an hour ago, they said that the 168 was half an hour behind the 105. So I'd say the 168 is probably still about a half an hour behind the 105 as long as they're moving. So the 168 is probably up in here somewhere, maybe about 30 miles, 20 to 30 miles behind the 105. That was the last update that I had on the 168. Uh-oh, somebody just said, I just got from PCI update from Scott, from Weatherman. I don't know if this is true or not, but says Justin at PCI said at mile 639, the 7 motor is misfiring. Okay, well, that's a little bit interesting. At 639, was that possibly a highway section? I don't know if this is a speed zone right here. It might have been a speed zone, and he might have been on the rev limiter on the cutout. So interesting. Thanks, Scott, for that. Hopefully that's not an issue. Oh, here we go. Look who just responded. We just got a text back from Robbie Gordon as we were talking about him. He said right now, truck should be around 550 to 580. So there you go. There's your Robbie Gordon update directly from Robbie Gordon on here. You can see it right there. If you can read that, he says, can't read it, right there. Truck should be 550 to 580. Don't ask about Robbie Gordon again for the rest of this update. There you go. I got you guys hooked up. I told you we would. Can't have you guys paying for your updates and not getting your information, because that just wouldn't be right. So straight from the source, Robbie Gordon just told you guys exactly where his own truck is. So there you go. All right, there's your Robbie update. Cameron's in the truck. Cameron's moving. All right, let's see. Hey, give us Robbie's number. That will cost you a lot more money. That will cost you more than $5 for Robbie's number, and he probably wouldn't be very happy about it, so it would definitely have to be worth it for me to give you Robbie's number. But if the Venmo amount is enough, it could be done, just so you guys know. All right? All right. So the 1X, looking down at the bikes, Mark Samuels is in front. 1X, he's been in front pretty much all day. Had a better battle going earlier, but I think the attrition is really starting to get to the 5X. These guys are trying to do 2 riders on the 5X, and that's really tough. I mean, they're literally swapping. So one guy gets off the bike, the other guy gets on, he tries to take a nap, and then he gets right back on. The 1X has 4 different riders doing this race. So once that first guy gets off, he doesn't get back on for a long time, so he gets a lot of rest. So you can kind of see with the gap they're forming, having a fresh guy, especially on a bike, is really makes a difference down here. I think the 5X guys, they said they wanted to do that the whole time. I guess that's kind of just what they wanted to do. But yeah, that's the difference. 4 riders and 2 riders. That seems to be a difference. Now the 97X is actually gaining on the 5 too. I don't know how many riders the 97X has on their team. Maybe one of you guys can know. Actually, if I look on the entry list, I don't even see the 97X. What group is the 97X in? I don't see them on my entry list. So if any of you guys know how many riders the 97X has, that would be cool to know. Oh, there they are. I found them. Okay, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 riders. They got 5 riders listed on the 97. So they definitely have fresher riders than the 5X does. That's for sure. So we got to keep that in mind here. So let's see. Hold on. Did I just get another good update for you guys? All right. All right. So look at the bikes. What else are we looking at here? 8A, still up front. 3A, where'd the 1A go? The 1A was up here. I don't see the 1. Wasn't the 1 or the 9 maybe? Maybe it was the 9. And the 9 is back there a little ways now. So a little bit of separation in the quad class. Looks like the 8A is putting a little bit of a gap on the rest. Let's see. Somebody says the 5X race bike was a $1,800 Craigslist bike. Awesome. Okay. So the 5X is riding a $1,800 Craigslist bike. So that's a little bit of a difference too. Thanks for that information. See, that's why you guys are awesome, because you guys have all this good information. So let's see, what else are you guys saying? 69, yeah. Pro Turbo UTV. All right, let's go look. Let's look at them. It's cool to see all you guys up still. I know it's only 9:30, but it feels like it's a little bit later. So we'll see how many of you guys are still up. It looks like we have 701 people watching at this exact moment. So that's pretty good between that's between our Facebooks and the and the YouTube. It's one of the higher ones we've had so far. So at least we're keeping you guys entertained. We'll see at 2 in the morning how many of you guys are watching. Justin Lambert is your leader right now at mile 441. So Justin Lambert, he's been leading all day, almost all day. Phil Burton is moving. He's catching him a little bit, though. Look at that. So Phil Burton is moving in on him a bit. Then we have Brandon Sims in 3rd, Wes Miller in 4th, and PJ Jones in 5th. That's your top 5. And then the Jason Murray, 29:17. Herman is in there. And then you get a whole bunch more. Alex Baker, blah, blah, blah. Mark Burdett. You got a whole bunch of people there. That's a look at the force induction. Now, the naturally aspirated class, Elias Hanna in the Honda is out front, but Caden Wells not too far behind him. And then we have Zach Seislev in the other Honda, and then Joe Bolton. And then it goes back to David Ziegler. Kristen Matlock has had some issues. She's been at 0 miles an hour, so not a good race for the Matlocks. Both Kristen and Wayne have definitely not had a good race so far. Wayne had a really good race going earlier, but then it kind of didn't end up so well. Let's see if he's moving now. So we have Tyler Backus is back here. He's not moving. That's interesting. This is the Pro UTV Open class. Justin Ellenberg is 2nd. Travis Solinger. Wayne Matlock. Okay, there's Wayne Matlock. He's not out of it yet. Check it out. He's back in it again, and he's in 4th place, but he's almost in 3rd place. And then Dave Cole. Okay, we got an update from Shannon. Dave Cole had some electrical problems. His car was in limp mode. Everybody else in the RS1s all waited with Dave. They tried to fix his car, and then they all drove together out here to this pit to try to get Dave fixed. So hopefully Dave can get his electrical gremlins fixed and get that thing going again. He's not going to give up easily. So hopefully Dave can get his electrical gremlins fixed and get it going again. Hold on, Robbie's asking me for an update. I got to give Robbie an update real quick. Let's see. All right. There's an update. All right. Let's see. What else we got here in the comments? I got to check on the comments. You guys make me laugh, some of these comments. So Wayne had to change a shock. Yep. Yeah, Wayne Matlock broke a shock earlier. He got it changed. Alan Ampudia. Yeah, Ampudia, they had some problems earlier. And then were they at 0 miles an hour last time we looked? Let's go look again. They were having some issues, Ampudia. Let's go double check because he's probably actually watching this. He's down south. The 10 is, okay, the 10's moving again, so that's good. They have lost some time, though. The 10 is back a ways, so they're down here. They're actually behind a Legends entry now, and they're behind the 4. So the 10 definitely lost some more time. This is this is Ken Block in the car now. So not the most experienced trophy truck driver. This is only his 2nd trophy truck race. He's driving from mile 500 to mile 635. So he's 80 miles in his section right now. The last time he drove this thing, he got like 10 flat tires at Vegas to Reno, and that was not nearly as rough as Baja is. So Ken Block may be getting some flat tires again. Just a guess. I'm just guessing. I don't know for sure, but he could definitely be hitting some rocks and getting some flat tires again. Hopefully not. But yeah, Tire Slayer is bad in... His nickname is Tire Slayer, right? Like, that's horrible for desert racing. You do not want to do that. So, I don't know. Just maybe that's what's going on here. But the 10 has definitely lost some time since Ken has got in it. It is his first Baja race, so, I mean, you can't really expect a lot out of him. He pre-ran it, and, you know, his co-driver is a rally co-driver. Definitely know what they're doing. They got some talent, but we'll see. Yeah, don't jinx another team. Yeah, we don't want to jinx anybody here. Ken's co-driver was changed. Yeah, he got tired after changing one tire. But they're keeping him to a short section though, so that's good. He's just got to get through his section, get some experience, and then come back next time if he wants to, and maybe drive a longer section. All right, Bryce Menzies still up front. Is the 11 kind of closing in on him a little bit here? remember we did get that report that the 7 kind of sounded weird going by someone on the ground. Kind of looks like the 11 closed in a little bit on the 7. So that'll be interesting to keep an eye on that. If they are having some kind of engine issue possibly on Bryce's truck, we would definitely wouldn't be good. So we'll keep an eye on that report and see that. So Toby Price crashed. No, Toby Price did not crash. Toby Price handed the truck off in first place. Elliott Watson got in the truck, and Elliott Watson went off a cliff at Fred's Tractor Trail. So Toby Price did a great job. He took that truck from not in first, and he drove it to first place, handed it off there. So definitely a good job by Toby Price. So, all right. What else you guys got? Anything else? Where's the Honda? Yeah, sorry, we got to check on Class 7. I haven't really checked on them much, and somebody else was asking me. So the 7, okay, we got a good battle again here. It looks like Jeff Proctor, the Honda Ridgeline, is back out front. They were behind Dan Shamley earlier, so they got back in, and then it looks like they're back out front now. So definitely a bit of a race going on here. We got the like $500,000 plus Proctor Honda truck here versus the Shamley truck, who finishes pretty much every race in the world. So it's good to see the 700 and the 709 close like this. Definitely cool. They're both actually checked out. Look at that from the rest of these guys. Some of these guys are 7S, I think. 750s actually. That's not a 7 open. 710 is a 7 open, but Mike Schaefer's sitting at 0 miles an hour, so that's definitely not good. Is Dan 200 in the Honda now? Well, I hope not, because if Dan 200 was in the Honda now, it would have some problems. That's all I'm going to say. Dan 200 is probably watching this right now, and he's probably thankful he's not in the Honda, and he would tell you the same thing. So, no, Dan 200 is not in the Honda truck. He's in Loretto. There you go. All right. So he's down south. All right, guys. Well, with Robbie's update, yeah, I don't have another Robbie update for you guys, but I did get that one from him himself, so I don't know what else you guys want. That's all I can do for you guys. Can only go straight to the source. Can't do any better than that. All right. One more look at the front, and then we're signing off, and then we'll be back in half an hour. That was another long update. 32 minutes or so going on this one. Trophy truck 7 with Andy McMillan now behind the wheel, confirmed 100%. Number 11 with Luke McMillan now behind the wheel. Both of those guys running pretty close together right there. Tavo Vadosola with Ricky Johnson behind the wheel. We have the 16 with Cameron Steele behind the wheel. Ryan Arciero did a great job. He kept that truck right behind these all-wheel drives. Remember, Cameron's truck is an older, Bryce's old Geyser truck that's had some work done on the front end. So it's a very old truck that they've done a lot of stuff to. 2-wheel drive truck. Hanging with the 4-wheel drives pretty good so far. So we'll see. You know, you got 3 Mason all-wheel drive, Mason all-wheel drive, Mason all-wheel drive, old school 2-wheel drive. What's going to prevail? You got to make it another 600 miles. They're only halfway there. Larry Rossler in an old 2-wheel drive. Tim Herbst, not too old 2-wheel drive. Justin Matney, the OG Geyser 4-wheel drive actually truck here. 37L, that's a Mason 2-wheel drive. That is Andy McMillan's old 2-wheel drive Mason truck. And then Alan Impudia in Jack's Redline's new Geyser G6, only a couple races old, probably less than a year old that one is. So there you go. It's a mix-up. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 all-wheel drives, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2-wheel drives. So it's pretty close, pretty even. We'll see what happens here. All right, guys. We'll be back at 10 o'clock with your next update. Big thanks to everyone. F&L Racing Fuel, KMC Wheels, King Shocks, Satellite Phone Store, BFG Tires, the best tires in the business, 4 Wheel Parts, Joey D and everybody over there, 4 Wheel Parts, Rigid Industries, Great Lights, Polaris Razor. The new Razor is pretty cool. What do you guys think? I think it's cool. I got to get one eventually here, but I like my Turbo S because it's dialed. So you get a new one, and you never know. It could take a while to get it dialed. There's not a lot of aftermarket parts yet. I think I'll keep my Turbo S for a little while. Alexander Ford, they had a really good run going earlier, but they're back there, still moving. Long way to go. Hopefully they can have a good run to the finish. Vi-Metal Trailers just came on board. I'm going to get a new trailer because my trailer's a piece of crap, and those guys make some nice ones. So I'm going to have them design me up a nice trailer. Jeff Alford over there at Alford Distribution, everybody, thanks for always supporting us, and all of you guys for watching. 2 a.m. Yeah, 69 viewers. Maybe we'll see. You guys are going strong. There's still 622 right now, so that's pretty good. We will We'll hang out. We'll be back in half an hour, not even half an hour, 25 minutes. We'll barely be back in not long at all. All right, see you guys in a bit.
Shop for your rig and save big during 4-Wheel Parts Season of Savings. Save up to $350 and free installation offers on tires. Buy 3, get 1 or 2 free on select wheels by 4WP Factory and ProComp. Plus, deals up to 25% off on suspension, overland, and accessories. And don't miss on your chance to win a free 2022 Jeep Gladiator or Boxo Toolbox. Shop now at one of our 100 stores nationwide or at 4WP.com.
When leading the pack, visibility is important. Perfect for any off-road application, the all-new rigid chase bar adds safety and functionality to any vehicle, combining running, brake, reverse, and turn signals into a 28-inch compact design. Choose from 25 pre-programmed effects with over 300,000 possible combinations. Built-in effects include strobe, scroll, and flash, fully customizable to any vehicle trigger. The rigid chase bar is the industry's most advanced rear-facing light, providing off-road enthusiasts one more way to own the night.
If off-road adrenaline is what you crave, we've got exactly what you need. Introducing the all-new RZR Turbo R and revolutionary RZR Pro R. Reimagined from the ground up with the power to push you further, the confidence of next-level strength, and exceptional control for conquering the wildest terrain. The next generation of RZR is here, and it's built for those who live wide open.
Mark, why does the Growers Company buy Ford? Is there any particular reason for that?
Yes, we do, because we depend on a good product, and Ford has been good to us in the past. We put a lot of miles on our vehicles, and they hold up for us, Joe.
And that was a long time ago, Mark, but you're still buying Ford trucks from Alexander Ford.
We sure do, and we get the same great service even today at Alexander Ford.
Alexander Ford. We were here for you then, here for you now, and long into the future. A difference you can count on.